to another episode of Lagtopia. In this episode, I planned to, play around in 1.9 and then start working on this tower. So I decided I'm going to start working on the tower now. Won't be able to get all of what I plan to do in this first section done in this episode because I'm going to need some stuff from the end, and we're not going to the end until next Friday, or this coming Friday, because we want to fight the dragon together, and that's the best time for everyone to get on. So it'll be a little while to do that, but the server isn't currently updated to 1.9 because I guess they have to test stuff, and it may take a while. Hopefully it won't take more than today, but apparently it could take up to a week, so that's gonna suck if it does. But in this episode, we're gonna be working on the first tier of the tower. I decided I'm going to split working on the tower into multiple episodes. I don't know how many, and it'll probably be like work on one tier of the tower, and then an episode or two, and then work on another tier of the tower, and then an episode or two, and then work on it every other or every couple episodes, just so it's not one really short episode of me doing a ton of work, because like the wall was a lot of work. It was a whole week solid of me working on it, and then this down into I think like a 20-minute video. So I'm going to try and expand this out and show more detail of what I'm doing, and the tower's going to have a lot more detail than the wall, so it'd take longer no matter what, and I still want to keep it down to 20 minutes, no more than 20 minutes, no less than 10. So yep, but in this episode we're going to be working on the first layer of the tower, which is going to include 4 different statues: another statue, an end statue, overworld statue, and then a player statue. I haven't decided what I'm going to do for the player statue, but I have figured out the nether and the end statue 100%. I like them a lot. And then the overworld I'm going to adjust a little bit. And when I say overworld, end, and nether statue, pretty much the statue is going to be made out of whatever's in that biome. So the nether one will only be made out of nether stuff, and it looks really awesome. Overworld one will only be made out of overworld stuff, which is just a broad amount of stuff. And then the end stuff will only be made out of end materials, and it looks pretty cool too. The nether one looks really menacing, and so does the end one. But first things first that we're going to do is the outer wall, probably all the way or most of the way up. I still kind of have to figure out how tall it is. I didn't count, but it's like 40 or 50 blocks high, so because the statues themselves are pretty tall. You want some gaps at the top for a nice ceiling. But yep, this might as well get started, and if the server updates today, I might cut in a clip here somewhere, and we might go off and try and find some dungeons or something to get some loot, maybe find some mending. But once the server does update, I will definitely be AFK fishing to try and get as much mending books as I can, because once I get a mending book, I can dig to my heart's content without ever having to stop and go to an XP farm, because if I use like a fortune one, I'll get all the stuff, I'll get, like if I find diamonds, I'll get max amount of diamonds I could get if it's fortune 3, and it'll repair the pick at the same time. So hopefully I will get mending fairly easily while fishing, but we'll see. And hopefully the server will update today, but I will come back when I have more of this done. Probably this entire outer layer of the wall, if not inner and outer layer, because it's boring. But I will definitely show more progress when I'm doing the statues, so I will see you then. So I got most of the wall. It needs to go up probably almost another 10 blocks, but this is where I'm gonna, oh, that was close. Yeah, did not expect to almost die there. Wow. Lucky me, I didn't die. Yay. That sucked. Alright, well, it needs to go up probably another 10 blocks, but I'm gonna build one statue first so I know exactly how high it needs to go, and then build it up after that. But, yeah, I think it looks pretty good so far. Definitely needs to go taller because it doesn't feel like it's tall enough. But, has definitely changed the scenery around here. But, yep. So I'm gonna get to work on making the statue. I don't know which one I'm gonna start with. I think I'll probably start with the nether one, just because it's probably gonna be the easiest, maybe? Or I might start with the overworld one. I'll probably just start with the overworld one. So, I'm gonna get to work on that, and then I'll come back when I've started on it, most likely. So I'll see you then. It's about how tall it is. There's like part of one leg and part of an arm and then the head. So that's about how tall it's going to be. And then there's going to be probably another 5 blocks above the head or more before it gets to the roof. I'm doing a staircase in the wall there that's going up slowly. I might try and make it to where it ends either right here on the top, or I don't know yet. I haven't decided. I still have to figure out how I'm going to connect this layer to the next layer. I have to decide that. So we'll see what I end up doing. But yep, that's what it looks like so far. I'll probably come back when I've got it all filled in with stone and just a plain stone player-shaped statue there. So I'll see you when I get that done. So there you go. That's what it looks like with just plain stone. I'll add in probably some ores and stuff in there, plus diorite and andesite and granite in there to make it look like it's, you know, more natural ground. And then I'm going to add armor on there. I haven't decided on all the armor for this one, but I'm definitely going to add shoulder pieces, helmet, boots, and then something for the chest, and then a belt. That's what I've been doing for all of them. So I am probably going to go into my creative world and completely figure it out so that I don't have to waste time or materials here. And then I'll be back when I am starting working on it. So I'll see you then. There we go. There's our first statue done. I kind of like it. I may have gone a little bit overboard on the ore, but gives it character. But yep, there's the first one done. I really do like it. Yeah, it looks really awesome. I like the helmet on this one. But I guess now I have to start working on the others too. But what I was curious about is how a statue would look with this pedestal. And I'm thinking we need to beefing up the pedestal a little bit. Just a little bit. And I'll look at some different designs. I might just make a different design for each one and then see which one I like. But for now, I'll just leave that there and do a new pedestal and see what it looks like. But yep, that's what that one looks like. And I guess I'll show you when I have more of them done. So, or when I start on my next one, I'll do the same process, you know, show you what I'll probably end up doing this time. And that was just show you the blank one and then this stage, because you don't need to see how tall it's going to be now, because you already know. So I'll come back when I have the other one started. I'm not sure which one that one's going to be yet, so I'll see you then. So there we go. I got all the netherrack placed. So now what I gotta do is I need to go get myself some more soul sand, because I don't really have that much and I need a little bit for this, and then smelt up the rest of what I've got into nether brick so I can do his armor. And then probably also go and get some quartz. There we go. That's what I need. Go and get some quartz and smelt up this stuff while I'm going to getting quartz. And then I guess I'll be back when I have them all done. So I'll see you then. Also get my fish out of the oven. So guess what's out on the server now? Yep, that's right. 1.9. I'm so excited. Now I can do a wheel. I can be like, you know. Oh man, it doesn't work that way. Darn. I was kind of hoping I could double place blocks, but oh well. But yep, 1.9 is out, so I'm gonna get to work on doing the armor on this guy. So I'll show you when it's all done. So I finished up the nether guy. For some reason there's a lighting glitch. I'll probably go up there if it doesn't fix itself by tomorrow. I'll just go up there and see if I can fix it. I don't know what its problem is, but it's doing it. But yeah, I like the nether statue. He looks really sinister with his flaming eyes, but he looks really cool as well. I like the armor. It looks really cool. So yep, another statue down. So then I'm going to work on probably the player statue next, and then the roof, and then I will do probably the in statue in my next episode, but the next episode won't be working on this tower. Hopefully I can get this tier of the tower done by tomorrow or the day after and get this episode up on Saturday. But my next episode will probably be the dragon fight, and then after that I may come over here and do the final statue. And then, I don't know, we'll see. But, yep, I'll do the player statue, and then the roof, and hopefully that won't take too long. So I'll see you when I get more of the player statue done, and I think I'm going to do it looking like me, but I haven't decided yet. So I'll see you then. So I don't have any of the materials I need to finish the last two statues, apparently, because I need clay for this one, and then all the end stuff for that, so they'll have to be later, and I'll probably finish them in between episodes whenever I do get the materials, and then show you in one of those episodes. So I started working on the ceiling so I can get it done, and so far this is what I've come up with. I'm going for an archy kind of a feeling. Hopefully it'll look cool once it's all about, because it'll be four, you know, two here, two here, two here, two here, and then other ones going off of these probably. So a cross one going off this in either direction. And, you know, I'll make a spider web of arches in the ceiling. And then it'll be a solid brick floor, which will just be the foundation for the... Ooh, that was scary. For the next tier of the tower, I guess. So, yep, this is what I've come up with so far. And I'll show you when I have probably all these four main ones done. Four sides, main sides done. And I guess you'll see when it's done. So, I got the roof done. I forgot to... Oh, what was that? No. I forgot to get rid of the dirt, but... Yep, I got the roof done. And I don't actually think I am going to add any more supports in there. I think that looks pretty good for now. If I decide I need it later, but I don't think I am. But I am going to add a couple of hanging lights down with iron bars. And then probably a big chandelier here in the center. I don't know exactly what yet, but yep. I heard that. Did you hear that? Oh, that was scary. Like, seriously. Man, this place is dangerous. I think before I leave, I'm going to get up there and light those two things up, because they've fallen out a couple times on me. But yep, I got the roof done. So now all I have left to do is... I'm pretty sure I'm going to do some supports here. I don't know yet. I probably should have planned ahead and tried to make it to where the supports went into the beams there. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But I am going to finish all of my pathways circling up. Like this one goes to right there, and that one goes to right there. So I'm going to do the other two, and then cut them out in the wall so you can see them spiraling up. It'll look really awesome. And then that's probably what you'll see next. And then I have to work on the outside. I got the barricades on the front, which does make it look a little better. But I also plan on doing some cobblestone walls in the corner, and then some buttresses and stuff, if that's what they're called. Whatever they're called. I'm going to detail it. So I might get all that done before I come back, because I think I'm running out of time on this episode. So I'll see you when all that gets done. Welcome back. Alright, I think I'm going to call it here on the tower and this episode, because I'm pretty sure it's starting to get to the time limit. In this little alcove here, I'm going to put maps of the city, one on each side. And then, yep, this is what I've come up with so far. I like it quite a bit. And this is just the first tier of the tower. And I'm glad I put this ring around the bottom. It helped distinguish the wall from the floor. And those made it look nice. And I like the roof. So I wasn't able to get a third statue done. I need some clay, and I'll have to go get some, because I don't have any, and I'm not quite sure where to get it, because Hope lives in the maze, and I'm not sure where her base ends there. So and then I need end stuff for this one. And we should be going to kill the dragon tomorrow night. So hopefully I can do that, and I'll probably just do that in between episodes or over time because I do have to farm a lot of core stuff. But yep, this is what I come up with so far. Sorry about that. On the top is just a flat roof. It's pretty much just one more floor, or just that layer is what you see up there, just stone brick. And then a battlements around the edge. So the next layer of the tower will, the outer wall will start at this wall. Yeah, I think, or something. I'll have to do a little bit of circle calculating to make sure, because I want to make sure this stays circular and not just following the original circle, because then it'll deform. But, yep, the next one will be in slightly, and probably a little bit, or about the same height as this, most likely. Maybe. We'll see, but it'll be the council chambers, which will pretty much just be like the town hall type chambers, maybe a few offices and stuff, but it'll be a big open area like this is, but with more stuff in it. So it'll be like on one half of the room there'll be a couple of big chairs, and then yeah, you'll see when I get to it, but I won't do that this episode, or then this next episode, or probably the episode after. It'll probably be 2 episodes from now. And yep, I like how this turned out. So if you like this episode, please leave a like, and if you like watching my videos in general, word tongue-tied. If you like watching my videos in general, please subscribe, and I'll see you next time.